Hey guys, Big Red 310s here again. Sorry I was gone for a week. I was at my little program, came back, and I've just been really busy the past few days. And so finally, I got to see two shows, Sacrifice and DGUSA. I'm gonna try to review every TNA pay-per-view this year for various reasons. I'm not gonna get into it now, but just so you guys know, my TNA pay-per-view reviews might be a little late, but they'll come always, no matter what. Okay, so I guess I'll start with Dragon Gate USA. Yeah, I'll start Dragon Gate USA because I have more to say about TNA. Overall, I thought it was okay. I mean, not okay. I thought it was good, pretty good, almost great, not quite there. I don't think it's as bad as the live reports made it out to be. I think Fearless was worse than this. Let's get into it. Shingo and Horiguchi, I can't really talk much about. It was just moves for 10 minutes. I got bored a little. I couldn't really pay attention much to the match after that. And it was just, they kept just doing moves. It was still okay. The last 5 minutes got really good. Shingo's probably my favorite of all the Dragon Gate guys with Dragon Kid. So I'd give it 2 3/4, but not much. Jack Evans and Jimmy Jacobs versus Brian Kendrick and Paul London. They had to take Brian Kendrick off of television. Someone please explain to me, how come Kendrick was allowed to be on pay-per-view, but the Young Bucks were not? I really don't get that at all. And Dave was making a big fit that TNA said the Young Bucks were not allowed to be on pay-per-view. But Kendrick, I don't know. Anyways, I thought this was a good match, actually. The live reports made this match out to be horrible. Trussler himself has said that this pay-per-view came off a million times better on pay-per-view than live, and I can imagine that. This whole show came off better on pay-per-view than live. And I liked the match. I give it 3 stars. I thought it was fun. I thought they did what they needed to do. They actually had psychology. Yay! That's a plus, Dragon Gate. It's like the simplest form. Heels working over the faces, but still, I don't care. It was there, nonetheless. And Jimmy and Kendrick had a nice encounter with the slice spread number 2 to add something else to the match. And I like the ending where Jimmy had Kendrick in the end time, and Paul was going to make the save, and Jack Evans does a springboard dropkick to London's face, and then Kendrick taps out. I just thought that was a great finish. Yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I enjoyed the match. Tommy Dreamer versus John Moxley. This match was a little better than I thought it would be. It is the worst match of the night, but people made it out to be really bad. I didn't like the ending. I thought the ending was overkill. Basically, YAMATO and Shingo, who are on a stable with John Moxley, Kamikaze USA, come out and they attack Tommy Dreamer. And John Moxley, I forget what he does. He does a move. I can't remember. Dreamer kicks out. And then Dreamer gives him the pile driver. And then Moxley kicks out. And then Moxley DDTs him on a chair and he wins. I'm pretty sure if they had just ended it with the stable beating up Tommy Dreamer, it would have been much better. It would have come off much better. But instead, it really didn't. So I would still give it 2.5, though. I thought it was okay for the most part. I kind of enjoyed it. YAMATO versus Naruki Doi. Dragon Gate USA should clarify that this is the belt in Dragon Gate. They opened the Freedom Gate. I actually thought this was the Dragon Gate USA belt. And I thought, wait a minute, did YAMATO beat BB Hulk the night before? And I completely forgot that, because I didn't know that the Dragon Gate belts were allowed to be defended on Dragon Gate USA. They really should clarify that. This match I really liked, though. I had a lot of fun with it. I liked the nice exchange of different types of suplexes they did throughout the match. It was a lot of fun. I gave it 3 3/4 stars. I really, really liked it. And finally, the main event, the reason why I wanted to see the show, the reason why everyone wants to see the show, the Dragon Gate 6-man. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was amazing. It still kind of disappointed me. I thought it would be a little better. I would go either 4 1/4 or 4.5. I'm not sure yet. Also, the spot. Like, I don't know, the way people explain it to me, I thought it would come off differently. I thought it would be like a reverse Rana and a powerbomb. But I thought it was going to be like this huge, gigantic Tower of Doom, ridiculous spot. What they did was still crazy. I can't remember. A reverse Rana, I think into another reverse Rana, into a Dragon Rama? No, reverse Rama, Dragon Rama, Hurricane Rama. I can't remember. It was awesome. And BB kicked out, and then they ended it on a submission. So, I loved it. I thought it was great. It's on my top 10 match of the year. Well, I don't know. Maybe I was hoping for a little too much going into it. But I still thought it was excellent. Must-see match. You must order this show just to see this match. I truly feel that. The show is a lot better just because of this match. So overall, you have an amazing match. You have a very, very, very good match. You have a good tag. And everything else is okay. Yeah, I just think if there was another match on the show, or if they'd show the Young Bucks match, or even the Brad Allen match, I thought this would have been a great show. But it's not. It's just barely. I would say it's very good. It's only $15 though, so I have no problem saying that. Go out and try to check out this show. Next we got Sacrifice. This is probably the weirdest wrestling show I've ever seen in my life. There were 4 matches that I thought were very bad. But one was borderline okay, but all of them were horrible. And there were 4 matches that I thought were good. There was no middle ground on the show. The opener, I actually thought this was the second best match of the night. The Guns versus Team 3D, Beer Money, a lot of fun, fast-paced action. Guns are number 1 contenders again. Just give them the fucking belts already. Good God. But whatever, 3 1/4 stars. I enjoyed it. Orlando Jordan, Rob Terry. I did not like this match very much. I hated it. Actually, this was the better of the 3 horrible matches. But it still fucking sucked. And Orlando Jordan, I don't care why they did this. Orlando Jordan didn't win the title here, but he won it on Impact. I didn't see the point. I don't know. Send fans home happy in the beginning of the show. I have no idea. But whatever. I thought this was good though I mean, what am I saying? I'll talk about the next match. I thought it was horrible. Star, nothing more. Kazarian versus Doug Williams. I like this match. You know, I'd say this is probably the 3rd best match of the night. A lot of good action. Told a pretty good story. You know, Kaz was trying to prove that he could be a technical submission-based wrestler, and Doug Williams would tease doing a high-flying spot but not do it. And also, Kaz did many reversals of the Chaos Theory until finally he wasn't paying attention properly, and Doug Williams hit the Chaos Theory to win, which means, and this is something that I like that Brian Alvarez pointed out, Kaz is probably the only champion in history who was champion without ever physically touching the belt. Awesome fun fact right there. I gave it 3 1/4. I enjoyed it. Next we get Madison Rayne versus Tara. This was garbage. The offense of both women was horrible. It was incredibly botchy. Tara fucking buries Taylor Wilde and Sarita only to lose in a retirement match for no reason. They did nothing. It was really short. Everything about this match just pissed me off. And that's why I'm going to give it a big fat dud. I originally gave it -1 star, but I thought that was a little too harsh. So I bumped it up to a dud. Yeah, dud. Horrible women's match. And that says a lot. We see a lot of shitty matches on pay-per-view. This definitely is one of the lower end of the spectrum. This match fucking sucked. I hated it with a passion. I hated it. I thought it was really sloppy, really botchy. Women didn't connect. Oh my God, I hated so many things about this match. But not as bad as the next match. The Band versus Inc. This match was atrocious. This match was horrendous. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, get out of the ring. They can't wrestle. Their offense was horrible. They were sloppy, they were slow, they were walking. Scott Hall's become fat as shit. Scott Hall does an abdominal stretch without hooking the fucking leg. And then Shannon Moore comes in. He's sloppy, he's botchy, he's not connecting on all fours. Jesse Neal's the only person who's kind of okay in this match, and that's not saying much. The ending was very awkward. Eric Young comes out, tries to... I think Bubba Dudley missed his cue, because Eric Young came out, they took him down, Neal took him down, they took down Nash, and then Eric Young came up, took away Neal's stick, he's waiting, Dudley takes him down, Dudley hits Eric Young, and Dudley's like very patient, and then he hits Jesse Neal. Predictable, awkward, dragged out, stupid! For Ray doing the turn on Neal. Everything about this match sucks. I also gave this -1 star originally. Again, I don't think it's that bad. But it's definitely worse than a dud. So I'm going to give it -1/4 star. -1/4 star. Next we have Desmond versus Abyss. The worst Nigel McGuinness match I've ever seen in my life. This match also sucked. This guy is ridiculously over. It's not fair. He's working over Abyss's arm the whole match. Then Abyss makes a comeback. And the comeback has heat. But it's not the heat you want. They're booing Abyss. They were booing Abyss during his comeback. And they were cheering for Desmond. And they got "Let's go Desmond" chants. I hated this match. Abyss does the Hulkamania thing. And then he does the punch. And then he immediately does the Black Hole Slam. No emphasis for it. 2 stars. I did not like this match that much at all. Really didn't. I don't got much time. So Anderson Hardy, I thought was fun. I actually really enjoyed this match. I would give it 3.25. Had a lot of fun. Jarrett String, it wasn't much. It had its purpose. I'm gonna give it an NA. RVD AJ. I really liked this match. Match of the night. I thought it was very, very good. I think it's a little better than what people are making it out to be. It was long, but I will agree, these guys just don't have that great chemistry. You know, they're still two of the best. They were two in their primes. They were probably the best wrestlers in the business in their own individual primes. So yeah, it was still very good though. They did a lot of cool stuff in this match. I'm gonna go in the middle of the spectrum. I've seen some people give it 4. I've seen some give it 3.5. So I'll go in the middle. I'll say 3.75. Overall, I do not know what to give this show. Very hard. There's some horrid stuff on here, and there's some pretty good stuff on here. The main event's great. It's almost great. Opener's good. I guess I go 7. Yeah, 7.25. I don't know, around there. I liked it more than Against All Odds actually. Those are my reviews. Gonna watch King of Trios. Out, guys. See ya.